Hello everyone, my name is Erin Elizabeth Wehrenberg. Thank you so much for taking some time out of your wonderful life to spend a few minutes with me. Today I'm going to be talking about the dangers of lack mindset. Okay, so well, there's two things we need to kind of agree to understand on before we move forward with this video, so let me lay those out for you now. First thing is, I believe, and this informs all my other beliefs, that the subconscious beliefs we hold affect everything about us. They affect the way we think about ourselves, the way we interact with each other, the way we perceive the world around us. Okay, so I'm going to be talking about this from a set of our core beliefs, and so there's that. And then second thing is, what is lack mindset? So basically lack mindset is, I believe this is taught to us. I don't believe this is how we are born into this world. I think when we're born into this world, we exist with a mindset of abundance, or abundant mindset, which basically, abundant mindset is the opposite of lack mindset, and it means that we feel like there is enough of everything, that we have true abundance in terms of what we need to be taking care of, our emotions, the ideas we want, that things can realistically happen for us and nothing is too good to be true. And so if we flip that to the opposite, lack mindset is basically this understanding or this belief system that there is never enough. I can never have what I want. What I want is unattainable. I'm always going to be struggling. There will be never be enough of this or that. So this very core belief that we just are destined to be miserable and not feel like we have enough. And of course there are systems in place that kind of make lack mindset be more prevalent and make us attached to that and identify with that more strongly than abundant mindset. But the good news is you can always unlearn it, just like everything else. You can always unlearn anything. And so I really believe it's so important for us to move away from lack mindset and switch more into abundant mindset. Excuse me. And so lack mindset. Okay, so basically this idea that it's not enough. So this affects our relationship with ourselves, our relationship with other people, and then our relationship with the outside world. So I'm going to talk about the dangers of it in those three main categories. So the first, and I think the most damaging, because this affects the other two, is it interferes with how you interact with and believe and talk to yourself. So if you have lack mindset about yourself, this is the part of you that comes out and says that, okay, you're never going to be good enough, you're never going to be smart enough, you're never going to be skinny enough, you're never going to be able to have that dream job or have that ideal relationship or move to that place. So this is the part of you that kind of, again, it feels like it's not enough and that it's never going to be good enough for anyone, especially for you. And so first thing I think how we can move through this, and this can be applied to the other two as well, is if you just identify that it's happening. So first thing is just to be aware of it, and then, like I've talked about in a few of my other videos, not attach guilt and shame to it, because that immediately makes us shut down. So first thing is just be aware. Okay, how is lack mindset coming out in how I think about myself? Okay, it could be that I don't think I'm good enough, I don't think I'm smart enough, I don't think I'm worthy, I don't think I'm whatever. And if you know all of these things are rooted in the not enough, but then it's just specific into how it's manifesting for you in your relationship with yourself. So first thing is get clear about it. Second thing, how can you flip it into an affirmation? So you can say, like, I'm not smart enough for this, and you can say, I am smart enough, I value my skill set, what I have to offer is valuable. So first thing is flipping it into an affirmation, and then second thing is, how can I start acting like I have enough? You can give thanks for what you do have. If you don't feel like you're smart enough, for example, then you can be grateful for all the things that you have been able to do and make a list of the ways in which you do appreciate what you already have right now. And so if we're thinking again back to lack mindset, so that's how it interferes with ourselves. It interferes with our other relationships, because if we feel like someone could never give us enough of whatever it is that we're not giving ourselves, it's going to make us resent other people. And I'm going to do a different video on this about giving away personal power, but this idea of, I don't like this person because they aren't giving me everything I need because there's not enough, right? Or this very horrifying dominant narrative that love, romantic love especially, should sound like a hostage situation. And like, they don't give me their whole day and everything they do. And this, again, if you think about it logically, comes from a place of not having enough or not feeling like what someone else is doing is enough. And then the third way that this can affect us is with the outside world, which goes into, again, like feeling like you don't have enough money, you don't have, you're never going to have the job you want, you're never going to have the body you want, you're never going to have the health you want, okay? And again, just switching from lack mindset to abundant mindset doesn't immediately mean you're going to open your bank account and there's $1 million in there, but it truly affects the energy that you're existing in and what that means for other people and yourself. And so one thing you can do, especially with money, is say there's plenty more where that came from, or I'm so thankful I have money to pay my bills right now. And so just looking at the ways in which, again, you're existing in this way, and then what you can do to kind of flip it around to be more grateful and more positive. So that is Lack Mindset 101. Anything that comes up for you, I'd love to hear it. Please let me know in the comments below. And if you ever want more information about me, you can go to www.erin-elizabeth.com. Thank you so much. See you all next week. Bye.